Hey, it's Dink Taylor, Fleet Feet Sports, Huntsville, Alabama. Welcome back. Last week I was telling you a little bit about my first 10K race that I ran in the spring of 1979. Well, I kept running that summer, and I was typically running 2 to 4 times per week, about 20 miles a week. And fall rolled around, and Phil Phillips, the guy that encouraged me to go run that very first race, calls me up and he said, "Hey, there's a 10,000 meter run over at Jacksonville State University this weekend. Why don't you go with us?" So I said, sure. I'd never been to Jacksonville. I'll go check it out, get a run in, and it'll be my second race. And my dad said, there's a lady named Linda Sledge. She's the fastest local female. If you can keep up with her, you'll have a great race. So I took his advice. We went to Jacksonville State that Saturday morning, lined up at the start. The gun goes off, and there I go right on Linda's heels. Well, we go through the first mile probably around 7 minutes, maybe even a little under, way out of my comfort zone. And of course, as the race gradually went on, Linda got further and further away from me. I learned a lot that day. I learned that you can definitely go out too fast in a race and you pay for it later. I always tell everybody, if you go out too fast, you're going to have a grizzly bear on your back the last couple of miles. And I think I had one on my back that day. But I also learned you have to go out and be out of your comfort zone if you want to do your best. Life is that way. Sometimes in life, you got to do things that are uncomfortable in order to be your best. That day, yes, it was my second race, but I took 4 minutes off of that first 10K time. I know it's a lot of time, but you know, when you're 14, you got a lot more energy and you have a lot more room for improvement when you first start. But I went out really hard that day and I paid the price, but I'd still got a PR by over 4 minutes. That was the day I learned what a PR was. People were like, well, did you get a PR? I was like, what is a PR? Personal record. And then I was like, well, matter of fact, I did. I wasn't able to keep up with Linda that day, but I did get a PR, and I got to experience my second race. And it was a good experience. And the more you run races, the better you get at it. If you've got somebody out there and they've only done one race, encourage them to run some more. Keep them moving. You got to have a goal. Races are great places to achieve goals. Great places. And there's lots of local races. And it's a way to motivate yourself to continue training. So keep moving, folks. You know that's what you got to do. Keep moving every day. And I'll see you next week.